Alright, good morning everyone. Good morning, good morning. Where happened my phone at? Oh, it's right here. As always, it's super early on my end. It's like 3 something this morning. Alright, so the title of this is Stronger. Alright, so I need to explain things. So if y'all notice in my descriptions, I put a lot of videos, movies, and different things I put a lot of different things out there so you can see what's going on in our lives through the reality form. And a good chunk of the stuff that I show you is exactly what you see is what you get. It's kind of in that context for the most part. So in this one, I'm going to add a couple of videos. One is Sabrina, the teenage witch. And Sabrina, that is kind of what's supposed to have happened to me, where once I got in my teenage years, got older, my family's supposed to have helped me to become who I supposed to have been. So who I am now is who I supposed to have been when I first got out of high school, but it didn't happen that way. In the spiritual world, there is a council in the spiritual world. Whatever's in the reality world is in the spiritual world. There is a judge council there. Even though it's me, right now it was a council that was over me in the time being. Okay, there's a how can I say it? You know how it's like the president, and then you have the Republicans and Democrat type thing. It's like that. Okay, even though I'm the main one, they can overrule certain things, and I'm getting information as I talk. Okay, and yeah, okay, they can overrule certain things I do until I get my powers back. Okay, right now they are still under God command. Okay, so they still under God command, the Father command. However, I'm supposed to be taking his role. Okay, so I'm next in line. So no different than in y'all royals, in like the Queen Elizabeth family. You know how there's one goes out, another one comes in. That's what I've been going through. I've been going through a process to see if I'm ready to take on the throne. Okay. And Sabrina, this teenage witch, if you notice the cat Salem, we're gonna represent that as Ye. Ye has been in jail. Okay, yes, Ye has been in jail, spiritual jail. Okay, Ye is in spiritual jail. He's still in spiritual jail. Yeah, because until he can see me, he is in spiritual jail. Okay. So even though in the reality world he's moving around, a lot of y'all are in spiritual. A lot of y'all are in spiritual jail right now, and y'all don't know it. But he's in spiritual jail. Even though he's out in the reality, he is in spiritual jail. So he represents Salem the cat. Okay, I represent Sabrina, the teenage witch. The next video, that I'm gonna present, is Janelle Monàe. Okay, and I'll just let you know, excuse the computer. I know y'all probably seen that I did some other videos that was clear quality. My phone storage is piled up again, and those videos haven't been fully uploaded, so that's why I'm on this computer. So this is gonna probably get uploaded way before those. So a lot of my stuff gonna be out of order, but I feel like it's gonna be in the order it need to be in at the same time. But anyway, Janelle Monàe. So Janelle Monàe, I'm gonna just say this: a lot of y'all represent me. Okay, y'all been telling my story. However, you're telling my story through your story. You've been telling, alright, so it's like this. My spirit is out here, alright, and my spirit is within everyone, and whoever listens to my spirit, the more I can download information to you, and the more you listen to me, the more successful you are. Okay, just let you know, the more you listen to me, the more successful you are in this world. And you can tell that by some of the videos that I post if you listen to me. But Janelle Monàe represents my future. Okay, Janelle Monàe, you represent who I am in the future. Okay, that's why a lot of your songs are more like with, it's more like energetic in a way with powers. Okay, that's why you do your songs the way they are. Okay, when it comes to Janelle Monàe, in reality form, she represents I'm gonna call it like the LGBTQ community. She represents that. And with my spirit in the all right, so the I'm stuttering now. How can I say it? I'm gonna just say it like this. There's two parts of me, right? There's two parts of me. One of me is a straight person. Okay, I have two lives. All right. Reality, I'm straight. I'm a straight person. I'm only attracted to directly like a male. Okay. Spiritually, my spirit is not like that. My spirit is everyone. My spirit is attracted to everything. Okay, because I'm everyone, and I need y'all to understand that. And it is something, and I'm stuttering because this was a part of me that I kind of like shield off. That made me feel some type of way because of the way society standards is, and the way how they have represent Jesus in the first round. It made me feel some type of way because I'm always the type, and this all caters to what's going on. Okay, so because I love is love to me. Okay, y'all, love is love, and I love everyone, and I know I give LGBTQ community a hard time. Only reason I give y'all a hard time is because I just need y'all to know who you truly are before y'all make changes. Because a lot of y'all making changes through trauma experiences. I'm not saying you can't be who you want to be. It's just don't do it off a traumatic situation, because once you make those changes, you can't reverse those changes back. Some can, some can't. However, because love is love to me, I love everything. Okay, I know in personality it is what it is. Everything, I'm attracted to everything. All right. In the spirit, my reality, I just want one person. All right, but my spirit is attracted to everything. So, yeah. So I'm gonna call myself out. It is what it is. So when like the governments and stuff was watching me, and I told y'all I used to be intrigued on things on the websites. The more I got connected to who I was, the more I started getting intrigued about different things. So they already know how I look at stuff. I see it. I used to watch everything just about. I know it is what it is. I'm gonna be honest all day. Y'all can judge yourselves, because at the end of the day, I'm gonna be me. That's what makes me free in this world. I ain't chained up to nothing, because I'm gonna be me all day. So yeah, I'm intrigued by everything. Everything. Okay, whatever you can think of, not that kitty stuff. Okay, however, when it comes, yep, see, I tell you, not that kitty stuff. But when it comes to different things in the world, I'm intrigued by everything. So I do understand y'all. Okay, so don't think that I don't understand y'all community or whatever. I understand. You just love is love. So let me get back to this thing. When it comes to Janelle Monàe, she's basically in a relationship with a female, and for me, I'm in love with myself. Okay, I'm in love with myself. So technically, it's my, how can I say it? Technically, in the video, she's in love with another female, but technically, it's myself. She represents both parts of me, the good and the bad of me. Okay, I'm in love with both parts of me, and then the guy in there represents Ye. So technically, when it comes to me and Ye, spiritually, I represent two people. So when he's with me, it's like he's being with two people at the same time. Okay, that's the type of energy I bring. Okay, but now that I'm fully myself again, so I bring that energy. Like if I'm with him, I can make him feel like he's with two people at one time. Because of my personalities, and y'all see my personalities. Anywho, in this journey, so what has happened is this. There's two rounds of how this situation happened. In the first round, reason why these elites and stuff was able, and my family was able to take me down, because technically they took me all the way out. I didn't supposed to survive the first initial situation. I didn't survive. Y'all took me completely out. However, my spirit did come back, but it took me a very, very long time to figure myself out again. I figured myself out again in the future, okay? In the future. So I'm gonna jump to the next song, and then I'm gonna come back to this, to what I'm saying. So in the next song, the song is Stronger by Ye. Okay, if y'all look at the video of Ye, he is in a machine where they got these things around him, and they basically are excuse me, my nose is itching. Sorry about it. They're basically ciphering his energy. Okay, so I told you he was born into this lifestyle, in this corrupt lifestyle. But it took to the point that he was in the future, and they held him hostage, his body hostage. Okay, so right now this is what's going on. His spirit is in jail. Okay, but technically, if I didn't come through this process, y'all would have had his body hostage. Y'all would have took over his full body form in the future. So in the future, y'all had him hooked up to stuff. And what's happened is, in the song Stronger, he's singing to me and letting me know, like, I can't get much stronger. But in the song he keeps saying, don't say I never told you. But it sounds like he's saying told you, but he keeps saying Toya. If you notice, it takes place in Japan. That's where they was gonna lock him up at, in Japan. Okay, all right, that's the headquarters that was gonna lock him up, in Japan. So basically what happened is this: when y'all took over my spirit, right, I built my spirit up, and all right, so you got my reality, you have the demon side of me. I'm gonna call it what it is, the demon side of me that I didn't like, and then you have the part of me that I created. Okay, so what happened is, the demon side of me was actually the pure side of me, but when I died on the cross, that's how I became slightly of the demon. Okay, alright, let me go back because I'm confusing my goddamn self. Okay, so in the beginning of time, I had a twin. Okay, my twin and me was one, and then we split. Okay, that's how you got on the Kardashians and Beyonce and all of them. Okay, that was my spirit within them. Okay, my spirit within them, because that spirit represents my mother, the Jezebel side. Okay, she lives through me. All right, that's the best way I can explain it. However, when I was pure, when I died on the cross, that pure part of me was tainted by the demonic side. Okay, so that's how they was able to take on that other side. Once I came through that situation, I was able to create another part of me. All right, so even though they was controlling that, they were still controlling me, but I created another part of me. Okay, I just kept creating. I created a different part of me where I was able to transfer throughout time that they didn't know about. So my reality created a new me. So it's the evil side of me, the pure side of me, my reality, and then my reality created another me. Okay, my reality created another spirit throughout this process. So the bad side of me was out here doing like within these people. Okay, not because I wanted to, but because I represent the Jezebel, the mother spirit. She was controlling me through Ye. Okay, she was controlling me through Ye. So, and then my godly spirit that got tainted, that's how they've been controlling me through the reality. Okay, that spirit was still within this form. All right, that's why in my reality life I went through a lot of stuff, because I still had this spirit connected to my reality. Okay, so that's how they was able to put spells on me, because of the godly spirit was still connected. Even though when I passed away, it was still a little bit of the bad in me, because now when you kill yourself, that's a sin. So I had a little bit of sin in me. That's why I was able to know what they was doing. But in this process, I learned how to create another spirit that they never knew about. So I birthed a new spirit. Okay, I birthed a new spirit. This spirit was roaming. Okay, this is how they didn't understand how I got through this process. I hope I explain. I might have to draw it out or something at a later date. But anyway, so this part of me that I created has been roaming the earth trying to figure out clues to what this one was up to while this one was held hostage. Okay, so while my spirit, my original spirit and myself was held hostage in a reality form, this one was out running around while the new one is doing the stuff. I know. I'm gonna just keep on trying to talk. Some of y'all get it, some of y'all don't. Okay. So what happened is this. The more they torture me, I've been tortured for centuries, okay? And they had Ye under control for centuries. But what happened was, eventually they found out that Ye was playing both roles, okay? He was playing both roles. He was love bombing them, and he was love bombing me, okay? But when it came to me, he was pretending that he was loved. Like, he was pretending for a long time that he loved me. He was pretending. To them, he really did love me, but to them, he made it look like he didn't. But he told them, I have to do this to keep her under wraps so these spells can work. Because every time these spells get kicked off, I gotta go back and make sure that I get her on track again so these spells can work. Okay. But then when it came to them, whatever they asked, he provided. Okay. So he was underneath their spell. Okay. But he wasn't because of me. What happened is this. Because that other spirit of me woke up. Once that other spirit of me the other spirit of me was created. Now he started truly feeling my spirit. So at first, he did not want to have nothing to do with me. Because they told him that I was trying to put spells on him. They told him that I was controlling him. They told him that I was out here in the street. Because they found out that he was liking me. They found out that he was starting to fall in love with me. And they was like, it's her. We the ones that care about you. We the ones that love you. We the one that got your back. She ain't got your back. She putting spells on you. She's doing this. She's the ones out here in the street and this and that. She's messing with this one, this and that. Okay, so what happened is this. Through history, I told you, I was raped, I was tortured, I was out there in the streets and all of that throughout history. Not this round, but the last lives. It was because they put spells on me to look like I was doing those things. I didn't want to be that person. They put spells on me to be out here messing around with people, being raped and all of that. So what they would do is say, look, see, she talking to somebody. She don't love you. She don't care about, look, she talking to somebody else. She's doing this, she's doing that. He thought that I was out here just living my life, but he didn't know they was controlling it the whole time. And so it got to a point that once for centuries I kept trying to get his attention, like, no, it's not me, I'm not doing this, I don't want this, they're doing it to me. He's like, no, you're doing it. And they always play innocent. So this is how I'm gonna prove this part. Look at all these elites that I've been calling out. How do they act? They act like they sanctified, dignified and all of that, but they corrupt. Then look at other people in the world, what we look like, the crazy ones, right? But we the ones that actually trying to do what's right. That's what happened. So they kept playing mind games on him and stuff. And what happened was, in this round, okay, let me go back. They kept triggering me. So this is what goes on. In order for a lot of crimes and stuff would happen in the world, they would trigger me. So for big issues that was happening, what they would do is this. They'll put a spell on me. And then they will come into my life as my mother, as my brother, whoever was involved around me, friends or whatever. Any person that I talk to in my reality, I'm not talking to them. I am, but I'm not. I'm talking to these elite people, these society people. They've been jumping in and out of my life. They've been talking to me the whole time. So the people that I thought was friends just to let y'all know, there was like Beyonce, Kim, her mom, all of them, all these elites, they was controlling y'all bodies. They'll come in and say stuff. So when y'all did some regular stuff, even though in your spirit you wanted to do it, and they just was using your energy that you already had and then add on top of it. So when y'all did crazy stuff, like I had a cousin that actually used to throw ice on me when we used to be around different people, and people used to come to our house. She had throw ice at me. She would have people to joke on me, her and the other people I went to school with. When we was all around each other, they would tease me and talk about me and dog me out around these people. So just let y'all know, when those group of guys or people used to come around us, that was them controlling the narrative. They was taunting y'all to taunt me, and y'all took the bait because it showed how y'all truly felt about me. And so when y'all used to do all that crazy stuff to me, it was these elites, it was their spirits, and what they would do, they'll trigger me. And so what happens is, whenever I get triggered, I'll go in the room, I'll cry. When nobody was looking at me, I'll go in the room, cry, and I would start thinking hateful things about y'all behinds. Yes, but what would happen is, it wouldn't actually happen to you in your life. It would happen to somebody else. They would take my energy and throw their energy onto somebody else in the world. That's how they was doing. They were ciphering my energy and utilizing it to do whatever they want. And I thought some evil thoughts, y'all. Like, especially when I used to be in school, and I used to get teased all the time in school. Y'all, my brain, y'all, the horror movies, a lot of the horror movies was because of me. A lot of horror movies in the world was created because of me. That's how deep my brain, my thought process was. And y'all got it. Y'all had it made. But yeah, so that's how they got horror movie ideas out of me. That's how they was able to handle other people in the world. When it came to like Beyonce, in one of the videos she was talking, when she did do interviews, she said, I don't know what it is about Sasha Fierce, but when I'm a shy person, but she makes me feel some type of way, because they would cipher my energy. They would come into my reality, trigger me through family, friends, so-called family, so-called friends, or whomever, and they'll take that energy and use it to be able to control y'all. It wasn't that I wanted to. I did things the right way. It was a thought. That's what I thought. I never acted on anything. They acted on it in the reality world. However, what happened was, throughout time, my spirit now got to the point that I was over it. So I told y'all, I created another spirit. When I created that spirit, I was able to time travel to the future. When I time traveled to the future, Ye was locked up. His actual body was locked up. And that's when I was able to show him what the truth was. So basically what I did was, I had to catch his attention. I said, look, you have to listen to me. If you don't have to be with me, you don't have to love me, you don't have to like me, but I need you to see what's truly going on. I need you to see what they are truly doing to you, because he was questioning things, but he wasn't sure about it. He saw some loopholes there, but he wasn't sure, because that's the life he only knew. So I traveled to the future, and I brought him back into time. I had allowed him to see things through my eyes. Once he saw things through my eyes, that's when the mission changed. Once that happened, me and him went back to in history time and changed the narrative all the way through. We went back into history and we changed everything. So we've been working our butts off. So what happened is this: our spirits can travel. However, for us, we can maneuver things. So the music y'all sing, the stuff y'all do, is still you, okay? However, we was able to channel some extra things. How many of y'all created songs and y'all went back and revamped y'all songs? How many of y'all created movies and y'all went back and revamped your movies? You add a little bit here, a little bit there. That was us. And everything that y'all, with everything that happened in the world, we put ourselves in y'all songs, in y'all movies, and your TV shows, and your scripts, everything. We put ourselves in it so that we could have little cookie crumbs to know how to get back. So what happened was, we created a lot of this stuff. We added a lot of stuff into y'all music and everything. And that's how I was able to figure out what was going on. That's how he was able to figure out who he was. And once we did that, when in the reality world, it looked like he don't like me. In the reality world, it looked like he hates me to y'all. It looked like he cannot stand my behind. But in the spirit, when you look at the songs and you look at everything, Ye is deep, like he is really in love with me. Okay, when y'all go back and look at all the music and the TV shows and everything, he been professing his love the whole entire time. Every relationship he's been in, he's been singing to me the whole entire time. In the reality form, y'all just took it as, oh, he just doing something. He just taunting her. He's taunting her. That's all it is. He's taunting her. He wasn't. In this round, yeah, the other rounds, yeah, he was taunting me. This round, he was letting y'all, he was putting it in y'all face that I'm not going to run away from her. Even in the song Runaway, he was telling Kim to run away, like get away. But at the same time, he was telling me, run away. See, she was ciphering my energy. He was trying to tell me to run away from her. So, in this process, I had to cipher all my energy back. See, I didn't love that part of me. And that's why y'all been able to have my spirit that whole entire time. That's why y'all was able to control that part of me the whole entire time. Because I hated that part about me. I hated that I had an evil side. I hated that that my thoughts get that deep. I hated that. And that's why y'all took it. Y'all thought that I was weak. Oh my gosh, she just letting us take over her. Nah, I hated that part about me. That's all it was. I hated that part. But through life, I started learning that to love that part of me. That even though my thoughts can run there, don't mean that I have to be there. So no different than the video I did yesterday, explaining how to cipher that energy into something else. So that's what I'm gonna do. I learned that I don't have to be an evil person in the world. Just because my energy can cipher these things up, and because my energy can do these things, don't mean I need it. I have to. So I'm going to create movies. I'm going to create shows. I'm going to create songs. Okay? That's why I say, even with the porno stuff, I'm going to dabble in those things as well. I'm going to dabble in every single thing. Okay, so that my energy don't go out here and destroy the world again. So my energy doesn't go out here and take people out again. So my energy, I'm learning to control it. That's why I'm trying to teach everyone else how to control it. So when it comes to this thing about Ye, it may look like if he's using them, he's not using them. He's just showing them how they use him. That's it. He's putting in y'all face what y'all did to him. That's it. And that's no different than me. I'm the ego boost. I'm the ego killer. I'm the person that goes out here and throw y'all truths in your faces so you can understand why having that person. How can I say? You can have a form of an ego, right? But don't allow your ego to control you. Don't allow that personality to control you. Be humble at the same time. Okay, be humble. That's it. To the next movie. Hold on, I'm supposed to go back. Okay, let me go back. Excuse me. Back to Janelle Monàe. So, if you look at her, the dirty computer, that's what the world's supposed to have looked like. They was gonna control y'all to the point that y'all have like stuff in y'all system where they can see y'all, sense y'all, and all of that. That's what the future was gonna look like, exactly like that. Okay, and I don't want it to look that way. I don't want it to be where y'all control, mind controls. That's what these elites and these higher ups and these other people wanted. They want to control y'all. Okay, I don't want that. So that's why I had to make changes. Alright? Despite the spells, despite what y'all put on me, I had to learn how to love me. So there's another part to me, is this. Reason why I'm so powerful is because when I told y'all, in my reality world, any job that I had, I went and learned other people's jobs. Wasn't that I was trying to take it, I just wanted to learn more about their jobs. So as y'all know, there are more gods and goddesses in the universe, right? There is a home for gods and goddesses. I went and learned all of their abilities. I went and asked them how was they able to have all their abilities. Like Zeus is lightning, got that. Then I got the one with the earth, Medusa, all of them. Every single one of them. I learned all of their gifts. And because I learned those gifts in the spirit right now, that was one of the deals. If I can control my energy and my spirit, in the spiritual world, the judges, they will give me everything that I learned. They will give me everything I learned because they know that I can control all of it. So I can do a lot of things out here in this world, y'all. A lot. Okay? And that gets me to the next part, Akira. They have abilities. He can control stuff. It's a lot of stuff he can do. He can move stuff with his mind, his thoughts. Do y'all know whenever Ye go to sleep a lot? Ye doze off a lot, don't he? How is it that when y'all put y'all designs together and stuff, how y'all able to create the stuff the right way? Is because when he go to sleep, he goes and talks to y'all spirits and teach y'all spirits what to do. And then when he wake up, everything done. He might have to tweak it a little here and there, but he goes inside y'all spirits and motivates y'all. He goes in the spirit world and motivates y'all. He'll take y'all spirits and show y'all different things. That's why he doze off. But not even just that. He doze off. He doze off because he can hear y'all. He get the truth out of y'all. When Ye sleep, he's not asleep. No different than me. When I'm asleep, I'm still awake. I can still hear everything in the room. Both of us know how to rest our bodies and still be able to be a conscious. It's no different than a person that go to sleep with their eyes closed. We can do it with our eyes closed. We do it, with a person with their eyes open. We can do it with our eyes closed and still hear everything that's going on and still be somewhere else at the same time. A lot of times when he's with y'all, he's with me. He's with me right now. Sometimes he's here within me, where I just telepath and hear him. Sometimes he's just sitting around in the room with me and just holding the whole conversation. So a lot of times when y'all sit back and thought that y'all thought y'all was controlling stuff, he still was watching. But he's not used to people loving him, and so that's why he just stuck with y'all. Every relationship that y'all was in, he knew y'all was cheating on him. So even though y'all thought that he's talking to me right now, this is him talking. So let me express that. Every relationship, he actually did love y'all, because my spirit is within everyone. So he had a form of love for y'all. But he already knew y'all was cheating on him. He knew y'all was using him. He already knew everything y'all was doing. But throughout centuries, he been so used to it. So when y'all sat back and thought that y'all was controlling things and thought y'all was getting over, he was just allowing y'all to do it. No different than me. He learned that from me. No different than my family. Ever since I was little, I already knew what they was up to. I just sat there and watched and just go along with the get along. I know they was manipulating me. I knew they was playing around mind games on me, but I just sat there and act like I didn't know. He did the same thing with all of y'all. Every single person that ever came, now that part was me. He's talking again. Every single person he ever worked with, he knew y'all was doing. He knew that y'all. Hold up. Yeah, he said, I knew y'all was scheming behind my MFing back. Y'all bunch of bees and hoes. I'm trying not to get my son asleep, but y'all MFers thought y'all was using me, but I saw right through y'all, and I try to talk to y'all, I try to explain stuff to y'all, but you didn't want to listen. And then I'm trying to help y'all out to build y'all businesses up, but then y'all want to sit back and take my mother effing idea. Oh God, okay, hold on. Y'all want to take my other effing ideas, and then gonna take it and then try to create it and then gonna sell it like it's yours. But the whole time I'm trying to help y'all out, y'all the MFers never cared about me. All y'all cared about was yourselves. All I did was try to love y'all, be there for y'all, every single one of y'all MFers. But now all of a sudden y'all want to be around me, y'all want to talk to me, y'all want to be there with me. And all y'all rap artists, I've been telling y'all the whole time that we can come together and work together, but no, y'all want to beef and be on some dumb mess. Half of y'all died because you didn't want to listen, and I told y'all that. And half of y'all got into this stupid society, and I told y'all what they was up to. Y'all didn't listen. Y'all got in it. Now y'all about to die, and then you want to sit there and want to blame somebody. Nah, don't get scared now, 'cause I can feel your spirits. Don't get scared now, 'cause I told y'all. I told you what these people was up to. I tried to warn y'all, and y'all didn't listen. I've been out here putting y'all in game. None of y'all artists would have been anything without me or her. None of y'all, because if it wasn't for me being on y'all backs and talking to y'all and yelling and screaming at y'all, majority of y'all lyrics wouldn't be nothing. He's taking a moment. He's trying to calm down. He's screaming right now. Give me a second. He's screaming. Right now he's just saying to Kim, count FUB, FUB, FUB. He said, don't get me wrong, I forgave you. But this more about, it's like this. He's saying he forgave you for what you did to him. But right now, it's more so what you doing to me. Calm down. Calm down. I ain't say nothing. I'm letting you, you got to release that energy. But calm down. Excuse me. Because I don't want you to act down on somebody, then you're going to screw up everything we just went through. His past and his present is with me right now. So what's going on is this. This was what happens sometimes. He would come to the future, and one situation will trigger another. So right now he's somewhere in the past and he's yelling at somebody. He's pissed off at somebody right now. So some of y'all may heard this conversation before. Some of y'all heard this conversation before. Calm down. That's why he's always with me. Ye is always with me. Always, like, he's always, even though he's with y'all, he's with me. Like he tries to walk, like he tries to try to do something, but I could think his name and he'll be right there. So he's always with me. I'm getting hot right now. I'm getting real hot. He's always with me because if y'all notice his temper, he has a bad temper. He has a really bad temper. And that temper can go out in different forms in the world. Not so much on people, but when it comes to like weather and stuff, it can come out through weather, through the changes of weather. So I'm trying to keep him calm. I'm getting hot. So basically, he comes to me. Confirmation. He comes to me. If y'all notice, and he has got nicer, like happier, it's because he finally got to the point to realize that it wasn't me. So even though in the spirit world, so this is what happens. Everything happens in the spirit world first. So even though he's been with me since I was a kid in this realm, and his spirit. So even though y'all saw him act out, that was because of stuff from the past finally catching up. We are super light years ahead of y'all. Okay, we are super light years ahead of y'all. But y'all, whenever he acted out, it was stuff from the past, like past, future, like past life that's finally catching up to the reality form. However, there has been times where I channel through him. So if I'm going through something in my reality life and I get triggered in my reality life, I've been lashing out through his life, and he's been doing the same through my life in different forms. So sometimes y'all got my, like, when, how can I say it, when y'all get when y'all start being super hateful towards him, I will channel in, because it's like I'm already on this end keeping him calm, and then y'all won't leave him alone. So what happens is, the times when, matter of fact, the time when he snatched that lady phone out of her hand and then offered her a job, that was me. The time that he punched somebody and he was yelling at his cousin, that was me. When he's on these sometimes when he's on these shows and he starts getting upset, it's me. It's because how can I say it? It's because of the fact that y'all won't leave him alone, and it's like I'm doing everything to keep him calm, like everything to keep him calm, and it's like y'all not listening. Y'all keep so I jump out. I'm like, I can't take it. I jump out, so I spaz out. So that's what goes on. But anywho, you alright? He's like, thank you. There's more to that he want to say, but I think it's best that he wait until I come out with him, because I don't want his present self to get triggered. So we're gonna leave that. Y'all got an idea how he feels, but I'm like his translator. So sometimes when he says certain things, I'm gonna translate it in a way so you can know how he like the peaceful side of him when things don't look right. But I'm here to help keep him relaxed and calm. Anyway, back to the story. Where was I at, y'all? Sorry, my eye. All I know is we had to do a lot of things to get where we at now. These people been trying to corrupt the world and use our powers as weapons. We are the weapons of the world. Okay, we worse than the guns and the bombs and everything. All right, because we can mind control. We can do a lot. Do I do that? No, I don't like. No. But they took my energy to do that with a lot of people, and I apologize that they did that. I know you did not just call me that. My mother just called me a stupid being in the spirit. Yep. Yeah, she mad she got caught. In reality, she can't be mean to me. She has to be nice. In the spirit, she cursing me up a storm. I don't care. Anyway, yeah, so I just want y'all to live y'all lives and stuff right, and I want y'all to know that y'all don't have to be afraid of men. Yay, the Jezebel spirit was the one that was controlling the narrative. God got caught up in the situation because he loved his wife. He got caught up. He loved his wife. He wanted to make her happy, but he was trying to keep me happy. But in order to make her happy, he had to make my life miserable. It is what it is. Same thing. Daddy's mama's boy. Jay trying to make his make her happy, at the same time making my life miserable. You understand? It is what it is. However, those days are over. We're here. We're gonna make things better. Again, when it comes to like when it comes to sexuality, y'all, I know I'm hard on y'all again, but I really do understand y'all. I do. And just to let y'all know this, I love me. I love me to life. All right. So that means if I love me to life, I'ma treat me good, right? I'ma treat me good, right? So if I'm telling you, my spirit is within all of y'all. If you love you, right, that means you find me. And when you find me and I can see me on you, I'ma treat you like it's me. If you catch my drift. Not sexualized. Okay, no. What I mean by that is, listen to me. And I'm gonna provide you the information so you can be successful and you can have a happy life. But you can't be lazy. Okay, y'all gotta get up and work and do what you need to do. I don't care if you don't have your arms, your legs, or whatever. I don't care if you only have half of a body. You got a job out here. You can do it. Okay? We have plenty of people in this world to prove it, that you can still do. Even if you're deaf or if you're blind, you still got a job. I think there are some people, or they was kids when I was a kid. I think they're grown now. My brain is on y'all. I'm going to end up getting in contact with the parents, the guardians. Y'all kids cannot hear or see, but they can hear and see in the spirit. So they are happy. Okay, I don't know where y'all at. I don't know how I'm gonna get. Okay, give me a second. Alright, so y'all know who y'all are. Y'all have two kids. Two of y'all. Your kids cannot hear or see. They adults now, okay, but they cannot see or hear. They want me to tell you they sorry, that they like that, and they said that they do love you, and okay, all right, I feel the parent. They say they do love you and they sorry, but they understand everything you be saying. They understand, they just can't present it. They do love you. Thank you for not giving up on them. Ooh, I can feel it. Thank you for not giving up on them. I'm going to teach them some ways to be able to give y'all signals. They've been giving y'all signals, but y'all haven't been understanding it. But they've been trying to talk to y'all. Okay, they've been trying to talk to y'all, but it's a spiritual thing. So you need to connect your okay. They've been talking to you through the spirit. So your spirit knows everything that's going on with them, understands everything about them, but you've been so depressed because of what you have to do as a parent that you have not been getting the signals or understanding. And once you accept the situation, and once you just say, you know what, God, you don't make mistakes, I got this, we're gonna be all right, your spirit is gonna translate everything they've been trying to tell you. You're gonna realize they got a lot to talk to you about. Yeah, they got a lot to talk to you about. It's a lot. They've been bored. They are excited. They're excited. Just to let you know, they've been talking to each other. They talk to each other all the time. So you know how like the silent twins, they like that. They talk to each other all the time. They hold conversation. So they're not alone. They're not, they definitely understand. But they've been talking to each other. They are each other's best friends. And if it was just one, this situation would be a whole nother level. But because both of them are going through the same thing, they keep each other company. But they operate more in the spiritual world. So just to let you know, they have been living regular lives. Okay? They said, we've been out here having fun. So that's the way you can better look at it. Even though in the reality, they look like they're being tortured, in the spirit, they have lived fulfilling lives. Okay? And they want to talk to you about everything that they've been doing. So they've been out here talking to people, listening to people, everything. They've been living regular lives, okay? However, and your spirit knows it. You have been living a regular life with them, okay, in the spiritual world. However, in order for you to know what y'all lives been like, forget yourself, forget the situation. You ain't do nothing wrong. It was part of the mission, okay? It was part of the plan, and they know what the plan is, so I allow them to talk to you about it. But forgive the situation, forgive what has happened, and move forward. Because once you connect to the spirit, y'all gonna be able to hold more conversations than before. Your reality will know how to handle them, and you're gonna start looking. When you start seeing them, you're gonna start. Once you connect to the spirit, you're gonna start noticing. That's what the heck that mean. When they did this or they did that, that's what that mean. I knew it. Yep, you're having that moment. So yes, certain things that you saw, you're right on it. But you didn't have confirmation. You are right. The stuff that you saw, the things you was seeing, because you was like, how did they know that? Yeah, how did they know that? But they can't see me. They can't hear me. They can. Okay? So believe in it. Believe in what you see. Believe in what you feel. Okay? Go within. You're going to see everything. Alright? But they good. And even on the outside world, they look like they've been tortured. The inside, they've been living life. What else? My spirit's scanning over things right now. And by the way, you hear snoring. That's my son's sleep. I think I said enough. For the people out here in the world, when it comes to the entertainment world that has worked with Ye, yeah. A lot of y'all been hateful. Real hateful. And he already knew exactly how all y'all felt. Y'all been tested. hard. Tested. Y'all been going through tests the whole time. You want me to talk about that? Alright, I hope I get this story right. The diplomats. Okay. Jim Jones. Cameron. That was a test. So Cameron, for some reason, Jim Jones tried to get in contact with you to say, hey man, let's get ourselves back on track. But you was holding on to old debts, old situations. Jim is not the perfect person, but he had to go through a journey in his life. And in that journey in his life, he's at where he's supposed to be at. This was y'all saving grace. This moment of y'all would have been coming back together, would have gave you back everything that you ever lost and more. However, it was a test to see if you forgave him, and you didn't. See, Jim Jones is right beside God. He's in heaven. Just let you know, any person that is connected to Ye right now that's left, all of y'all are in heaven right now. Okay? Y'all have passed the test. Y'all in heaven. Y'all are officially out of hell. You are officially in heaven. Jim Jones, you got a message for me? Yes. Okay, this is a message. Are you sure you want me to say this? Okay. Miss Chrissy. This is a message from Miss Chrissy. Are you sure? Hold on, before I get deep into this. Anything my spirit's messing with me? Yes or no? Alright, God, is this something I can do? Because this is going to some of my relationship and in this public. Is this what y'all want me to do? Okay. Alright. So, this message from Jim Jones. Okay? This guy has to truly love you. He went to the top source. Yeah, I hear you behind cursing. And you crying. This man truly loves you. Alright, I'm about to start crying. Not because I want to, because she's crying. She's like, oh my effing God. Can I say that? Yes, I don't care. Alright. This man truly loves you. That he went to the source. He said, I'm going to go to the top to give you this message. I watched y'all on, excuse my nose, on Love and Hip Hop New York. And a little bit of y'all actual TV show. So I'm going to explain some stuff to you, because he been trying to talk to you and explain what's going on. And his situation ain't no different than the situation that me and Ye went through. So I'm going to try to explain it. And this is no disrespect to you or his mother. And he don't care. This is how much he love you. He said, tell the world, I don't care. Okay. So this is the thing, Chris. Jim always loved you. Always love you. Like, you are his everything. His mom is his everything too. And he's a mama's boy. And when you a mama's boy, it's hard. You don't wanna hurt your mother, because you know your mother been there for you. And let me go to the mom first. Give me a second, Chrissy, because I want to make sure that I show respect to her. Okay? Just give me a second. Alright. So, for Chris Jones, not Chris Jones, I don't get Chris Jones. Okay, Jim Jones, your mom. Yes, it is. Okay. Alright. Your son loves you. Okay? And he wants nothing but the best for you. But you have held him down like he's your husband. Okay? This is me talking. Alright? This is me, not him. But he agrees to what I'm saying. Okay? You always treated him like he's your husband. And he knew it. But he tried his best to try to be there for you and support you. But he just wanted to live his own life. But he never wanted to hurt you in the process. But it's like every time he tried to love Chrissy, you came into the middle of it because you felt like you was losing your husband. Oh, shucks. Okay. Alright, dude, calm down. And the thing about it is it caused problems, not in just his life with her, but his kids' life. Because it's like he was always in a people-pleasing mode for family. That he got to the point, I'm doing from one end, just jumped straight to the end. He walked away from everything because he couldn't please everyone. So he walked away from love, because if I can't have both of y'all, then I don't want nobody at all. So he put himself in a situation where he said, you know what, I guess I'll go through life without loving, but I do still love them, but I'm gonna have to go a different route. That's why he drinks and stuff. That's why he did it, because it's like I can't please him. He has amazing heart, by the way, y'all. Like he got the exterior like, don't mess with me, but he has amazing heart. He really do care about people and stuff, and he really see things differently. He actually supposed to be a pastor, just to let you. He supposed to be a pastor, but he kept running away from it because of his life and because the way the standards of what y'all say Jesus supposed to be. That's why he run away from it, and that caused rifts as well because he's in a urban lifestyle, hip hop lifestyle, and that's his truth. That's one of his loves. But then the way society say how Jesus supposed to be, it screw him because it's like, why I gotta run away from what I love to be with what I love? So he was battling a lot. So I'm not getting deep into y'all. I'm just, surface. But back to Christy. Well, hold on. But Miss Jones, just don't take it as disrespect. He really loves you and stuff, but he wants to make it right with Chrissy. Please make it right with her. You know she's a good person. And reason why you have rifts with her, because she just like you. She reminds you of you. The strength, the attitude, like everything. And it bothers you because you feel like once he fully commits that he ain't gonna need you anymore. And that's why, because you know she's the perfect person for him. You already know it. Don't deny it. I hear you say, God, did she right? Yes, I heard it is. But you know it. Love on her. Love on him. Okay? Allow this time to find you. To find what makes you happy. You did an amazing job. Okay? You did an amazing job with him. Hold on to that. Allow yourself to hold on to that. Don't take that energy away from him, because you're ruining an amazing person that's going to be amazing to more people in the world. And when you take away that energy, guess what? You causing it where this person can't heal the people that he's meant to heal. He's supposed to heal people through his music, through his messages, and everything. Okay? So I get it. I understand. You good, but allow him to be happy. Okay? Because once you allow that to happen, then you can be able to be fulfilled the way you're supposed to. All right, had to start there. Chrissy, is she with somebody right now? Ooh, my bad. You have choice. You have choice. You have choice. And I know that you've been through a lot. I know you've been through a lot. And I ain't trying to break up any happy homes, but I can't break up a home that truly ain't happy. So all I gotta say is this, and I normally won't do this, but this is something. I told him some time ago I was gonna do this. He's your kingdom spouse. Okay, she was screaming. I had to hold it in because my son's asleep. He is your kingdom spouse. Okay, he is. I ain't trying to mess up nothing, but you know it in your heart. You've been feeling it, and he been scared. And yes, grown men can be scared, and there's a lot of them out there, because the way society make it look like you got to have multiple women to be something. Just to let you know, any man that got multiple women, just showing that they missing something within themselves. So they trying to find them through all of y'all. And just let you know, when a man, and for females or whoever, when you are in a situation where you're with multiple females with one man, you just proving that you ain't good enough by yourself. Just to let you know, I'm just a messenger. Okay, it means that I gotta have all the other people to help me to be great when I'm supposed to be great by myself. And this man is telling me that you ain't all of that. I need all of the other ones. Neo, I'm sorry, you are who I'm channeling. Neo, I know you feel like you living the best life, but you're miserable. You're miserable. To the world, look like you living the dream, but on the inside, you like, please help me, please. These bees are crazy. They won't leave my ass alone. They don't talk about nothing. All I gotta do, I gotta keep spending money every time I turn around. I'm having sex with them. I ain't even happy with them. They be on top of each other. I'm just like, ain't this by the blue? I got this and I ain't happy with it. Your significant other is out there. You just got to stop being scared of love. That's it. That's it. Stop being scared. Look, I'm sorry, Miss Chrissy. I'm back. Okay, sidebar. His energy was coming through. Anyway, but yes, choice is yours. Choice is yours. I know I ain't say this in the most romantic way because I ain't supposed to be you. I'm not him. That's for him to do. I'm just opening the door because he's been trying to find ways to let you know he do care and he truly love you and you mean everything to him and he understands certain things. You try to get him outside of that box. I saw an episode where y'all was in the forest somewhere and he never been out there. You have a lot hope. Like I said, that you have helped him to see things that he never saw before. You allow him to notice things that he never noticed before. And as a man, sometimes that's just intimidating because the man is supposed to be the one to take you into these adventures and these things and all of that. But you was the one that did it for him. But he learning that. That's why you the perfect match because you the yin to his yang. You're the top to his bottom, you the left to his right, you the heart to his beat. Just to let you know, these is all his words right now. He's chiming in. You the light to his star. Brother, what the heck you trying? Okay, keep going. Okay, all right. What else? He said, "I love you, girl." I'm sorry. I'm trying here. Anyway, I'm gonna let him finish it up. I don't know how he gonna do it, what he gonna do, when he gonna do, how it's gonna do. All I say is this: you have a choice. All right, you can continue living the life that you living, or you can take a chance. Okay, that's it. However this may go, be ready for whatever can be. The choice is yours. But I already told you who's the kingdom spouse in your life. Okay? Alright, you have choice. Go back to Neo. He said, please come back to me. Okay, hold on. What is it you trying to? What you how we get on? Y'all probably talking about yay. Lord, babe, are you okay with this? Yeah. Okay. All right. My bad. What you say, Neo? Don't get shit. Now you quiet. All right. I'll leave it alone. No. Okay. What is it? Are any of them good for you? One of them is. It's like I'm checking the spirits. One of them is, I can't really see the face yet. But one of them is. That's a good question. Is this one his soulmate? Yes. No. No, they're not. She's not. But hold on. You can trust her though. She the only one you can really trust. But as soulmates, that ain't your soulmate. And ain't no need to screw somebody's mind up. They ain't, y'all can still be friends. Do you have a soulmate out there? Yeah, you do. But I can't tell you who it is. Because there's things, if I tell you, I'm sorry if the computer shaking. If I tell you who it is, then it's not going to be authentic. Because you still got to clean that out. In order to get to your soulmate, you got to let go of all of that. You got to let go of the females. You You gotta let go of all the females. Somebody else chiming in. Okay, I'm gonna say this. The people that I talk about or bring up is because I've seen y'all, like I watch y'all, and I think that's probably why I watch y'all for this very moment. I think this is the reason why I watch certain people is because it was part of my journey to tell y'all information and for this specific moment to prove to you that I'm real, because the people that y'all hang around don't believe in me, and I think this will help to prove it. So when y'all talk to these people, you'll be like, yeah, this is real, because I'm challenging somebody else right now. It's another guy. Give me a minute. But back to you. Yeah, you gotta let go of those females. You're not happy. You're not. You wasting money on them. Yeah. Don't do that. Don't waste money on people that don't deserve it. It's nice and all that you tricking out here, whatever. Excuse the word trick, but that's what they, you gotta trick to get a treat. You understand me? I'm gonna be me all day. You gotta trick to get a treat, cause they ain't your wife, so you tricking to get a treat. That goes for men and females. So stop wasting your money on them. Okay, you wasting money, and what's gonna happen is they're gonna run you dry, and then by the time you get with your significant other, it's gonna put a lot on your plate to try to get things back, because you're gonna feel like, dag, I wasted all my life and money on these people, and then now the person coming in, I ain't got nothing to show or give to her. Let them go, because you're not satisfied with them, and that's combined. It looks good to the outside world, yeah, but you're not happy. That's why you keep adding and adding. And I'm a female, and it's like, nigga, really? Look, I even tell myself to shut up, and you got 4. Oh God. Nah. Even if I was a dude, I'd be like, oh no. Y'all need to have different houses, because we can't all live together. I'm about to let you go off on that. You got enough information. The next one is my brother that likes to cry. Ain't nothing wrong with crying, but I think this became your lifestyle. Tyrese. Sorry, I'm not laughing at you. The world is laughing, but I ain't laughing at you. Listen, this is the thing. Tyrese, you are a huge softie, okay? And you showed that sensitive side, and ain't nothing wrong with that. However, it's your cry out for help. And the thing about it is, I can't even say when you love people, you love them to love them. I just feel like you with people, and then when they leave you, that's when you decide you love them. Sorry, y'all. Energy. And that's what it is. You don't appreciate the people that you get in relationships with. It's just eye candy. That's what it is. You like the aesthetics. That's why you in Dubai all the time, because it's rich. You like the aesthetics. But you don't love none of these people that you with. You don't love them. You only love them once they walk away from you. And once they walk away from you, that's when you're like, dang, I had somebody in my life. You don't like to be lonely. That's what it is. You don't like to be lonely. And now you in a situation where it's like, you save your money. I know that much. You folks sit there, I don't care what they think, I'm gonna keep my money. You save your money, which is fine. But you holding on to a lot of pain. You hold on to a lot of pain. Go back through your music. Something tell me your answers in the music. Pay attention to your music. Listen to it, and you're gonna hear when you lost love. even though a person can sing like, love, like, love ballads where they losing somebody, doesn't mean they lost someone. But go back through your music. Go back through your music and see and listen to the lyrics and listen to the different things you was going through, and that's where your sign is gonna be at. And whatever thought you feel, that's where you need to hold on to. Okay, and that's how you're gonna heal yourself. All right. The way you be handling people, you have misdirected anger. Even though you're not yelling, your interpretation to people is very misdirected to people, because you're lost within yourself, and so it comes out differently. But I'm not saying that you can't be emotional, but being emotional is supposed to help people. Your emotional cry out for help is not helping people. It's not even helping you, because you're looking on the outside for support. You gotta go in. Okay, go in. The stuff that you went through it because you never truly loved people like you're supposed to. You say you do, but how can you love someone when you don't love yourself? Okay, I keep hearing the song "Sweet Lady," "Sweet Lady," "Sweet Lady," "Sweet Lady." Whatever emotion you was feeling with "Sweet Lady," I think that's your answer. Okay, I know you like think. It's a starter. I can't give you too much details. You're so far away in certain things that I can't give you. Like you got to do the work. You a hard worker on the outside, but you got to do the hard work on the inside. Okay, I can't give you everything, but go back to "Sweet Lady." Something about "Sweet Lady." Whatever's going on then, figure it out from there. Yeah, that'll be it. Anybody else? Because I need to get off of here. And I'm not trying to put y'all business out there on Jump Street. And for the ladies that's with Neo, walk away. Walk away. Don't even sit. Oh, you gonna try it and you're not about to do it. I'm gonna tell you, neither one of them gonna end up trying to sue you on some dumb mess. It ain't gonna work, because I'm the judge. I overrule all of that. One of them gonna sit back and try to sue you and lie on you because they like the lifestyle, not you. So just to let you know, walk away now. For y'all ladies, don't even think about it, because if I find out that you go out here and try to sue him or do some dumb mess, then you get to see the other side of me. Because I put the message out there. Because I ain't about this. I'm like this. I'm gonna say this and I'm gonna get off. Any man or female in it that have a lucrative lifestyle, I am tired of y'all sitting back suing people because you ain't getting your treats anymore. That's about to be over with. Okay, I'm not having that, because you knew what you was getting into. If you knew you didn't love these people, then guess what? You got what you got, and then walk away. Don't create no false narratives. I don't care if y'all had some kinky stuff going on in the rooms. Yeah, let me catch y'all go out here and put these people business out here, and I promise you, I'ma dig real deep, and I can go deep. Okay, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't get them. Do not get on my bad side. Okay. All right. Because we're not gonna keep extorting people because you can't get your greed taken care of. All right. So just let you know that. But when it comes to all this said and done, at the end of the day, y'all, look, we here. We gonna do what we need to do. Everybody that had an opportunity to be in Ye presence that didn't appreciate it, I don't know what to tell y'all. Y'all know what? Find yourselves and stop looking into everyone else. On that note, y'all have a blessed day.